You're over my head, I'm out of my mind, thinking I was born in the wrong time. One of a kind, living in a world gone plastic. Baby, you're so classic. Baby, you're so classic.
Hi you guys, so today I'm going to be showing you 4 easy heatless hair tutorials for the back to school time or just in general. These are all very simple. You can do these with short hair, long hair, medium hair length. Basically they are good for anyone. I did not use a curling iron, a flat iron, or anything. My extensions are obviously straight, but if you have straight hair or curly hair, it doesn't matter for these because they just don't. It's heatless. That's what's wonderful about them. I am using one of the hair tutorials with this beautiful headband, which I am obsessed with. It is just absolutely beautiful. Love, 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 love. I was in my back to school lookbook and I'm still obsessed with it. So yes, but if you guys want to see 4 heatless hair tutorials, keep on watching. So for my first heatless hair tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to create milk braids. I Instagrammed a picture of this quite a few weeks back, and a lot of you said that you wanted to learn how to do that, so I'm showing you. All you're going to be doing is splitting your hair into 2 sections and then making pigtails. Basically, you're going to be looking like a first grader. That's about pretty much it before we start, pinning it back and everything. But I'm just creating 2 pigtails by braiding them with a standard 3-strand braid and going on from there. Once I get all the way down to the bottom, I am going to be tying my hair with an elastic, and I'm not going to be keeping the elastic in my hair the entire time, but I'm just doing this because I don't want, to have someone hold my hair, or I don't want it to fall out of place, so I'm just going to be tying it with a simple elastic, and then I'm going to be moving on to the other side to create my 3-strand braid. Now once I have done both my braids on each side, I'm going to be just taking my fingers and I'm going to be really spacing and kind of loosening my braids. This is just so that the milk braid is a little bit more noticeable / thicker. Does that make sense to you guys? Am I saying that right? I'm not sure. But I'm just going to be loosening them and then taking the elastic out and bringing the braid just over to the other side, and I'm going to be pinning it. Now it's going to look kind of messy at first because I'm not completely placing it or, pinning it how I should, but I'm just doing this so that it gets up there, and then I will readjust the pins. Once I get done readjusting the pins and the way I like it, I'm just going to place some more bobby pins where those little strands of hair are not wanting to cooperate, and just placing getting them all set behind. And that is basically it, you guys. It's really simple, and it's just a really great hair tutorial for back to school because it gets it out of your face and off your back, and it's just, really, really easy to do, and it does not take time at all to do. So if you're running late in the morning, this is the perfect hair tutorial. This is by far one of my favorite hair tutorials that I've ever come across, and that is the Headband Updo. And all this is a headband, and you're just going to be wrapping it around the elastic in the back. And now when I was doing this time, it was very difficult because I was watching myself in the viewfinder, but I just took little sections of hair and I took it and I wrapped it around the elastic. So I will bring it up and then tuck it through the elastic and then kind of loosen it. So see how it kind of creates a loop? I just keep doing that until I get it how I want it. Now I created a little bit more of a messy updo. You can do this where it looks like really nice, but I kind of liked the messy look of it. So as you can see, I'm kind of struggling to get this through because I don't have a mirror. So, but yeah, it's a lot easier when you're like looking at a mirror and not just feeling around your head. Do you guys get what I'm saying? But yeah, So once I get a few strands done, I'm going to just take more sections and I'm going to keep continuing to do big loops. And I did, I think, 3 sections. So like, say I'm taking like the biggest section and I'm just gonna wrap this like once or twice, so nothing major. And that is basically it. Once I got everything kind of readjusted, it's so simple and it's so cute. I mean, literally, I love this, and you can do it with any kind of headband, a thick headband, a thin headband. It's so easy. The third Heatless hair tutorial that I'm going to be showing you is a sock bun with a twist. And all you're going to do is put your hair up in a ponytail. You can do this in a high or low ponytail. It really doesn't matter. And before you put it into a sock bun, you're going to be taking a strand of hair out. So that's where our twist comes into play. And you're just going to put your hair up in your sock bun. Now, if you don't have like an actual sock bun, you can make one with a sock. And you just cut the toe off and then you just roll it so it creates like what I had, like the donut. And usually my sock buns are a tad bit more put together, but my hair was extremely straight that day. So it just had a mind of its own. So once I get that all placed, I'm going to just pin it and then move on to our twist part, which is just a braid. And this is where you get like your own creativeness. You can do any kind of braid you want. I'm doing a 3-strand braid, but you can do a fishtail braid or any other kind of crazy braids there are out there. I don't even know them anymore. But yeah, that's all you do. And then once you're done, I'll show you what comes next. Just like the milk braids, I'm going to be expanding my braid just a little bit more so it's a little bit more noticeable. So I just put a bobby pin to hold the braid together. But I'm just going to be loosening the braid with my fingers so that way when it is wrapped around the sock bun, it's just a tad bit more noticeable. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it and pin it. That's basically it. Just gives your sock bun, which is pretty average, a little bit more of something. Yeah. Sounded weird, I know. But yeah, that's it. Oh, and of course, I mean, we can't forget about hairspray, especially with a sock bun. It's gotta look sleek looking, even though my hair looks so messy right now. It's unbelievable. But yeah, this is just a really fun way to add a little bit of your own personality to your everyday sock bun. Like I said, you can do this with really any braid. And yeah, I just really like this. It's really easy to do and doesn't take a lot of time. This is by far the easiest hair tutorial, and that is just your classic bun. So I am putting my hair into a ponytail, kind of put mine into a side ponytail, and I'm just going to be twisting it. And yeah, I'm just going to twist it, and I'm going to make sure it's a pretty tight twist so that the sock bun, so that the bun doesn't, just gives it a little bit something. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to wrap it. You can't see it, but it's like pretty easy to explain because you just wrap it around in a little section and yeah, you pin it. That's pretty much it. And luckily mine turned out pretty dang good if I do say so myself. But yeah, this is really cool because if you have like a little bit longer hair or thicker hair, the amount of times that you can wrap it and everything, you know, it'll all just depend. So this is probably the easiest, and I like this because if you want a little bit more classic look for school, this is a great way and it's all out of your face. And yeah. This is probably one of my favorites too for hair tutorials. Yeah. So those are it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you leave me a comment below which of the 4 were your favorite. If one of you has a picture or a hairstyle that is a heatless one, you can always tag me in on Twitter and Instagram. I'll have those all linked down below. I would love to see them, so maybe for a future video. And I will, of course, give you credit for your creation, duh. But yes, if you guys liked any of these, make sure you leave me a comment below of which ones you liked, or just simply give this video a big thumbs up. Yay for thumbs up! So yeah, that is it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Baby, I'm a fireball.